what are some of the use cases of inserting video, live video, or video playing on a TV screen? Are you doing that in hotels or in residential real estate?
Well, yeah, I mean, with my sort of past tours that I've done, for example, I did a tour for a dentist practice, and then when you come into the reception, there's a little play button on the TV screen. I never have audio starting without the user starting it themselves, because they could be somewhere quiet. So I always recommend to clients that you don't do that. So there's a little button that says play on the TV screen, and it will play, and then the owners come up saying, "Welcome to our practice. This is what we do. We specialize in children's dentistry, this sort of thing." And I think it just gives that level of sort of personability to a tour, and it just it sort of gives it that one extra step, just to bring the user in and also keep them on the website as well for longer, which is I think is important as well. So yeah, that's one use case that you could do.
Sort of related, one of the features that realsee enables is narration audio tied to a specific 360. Is that a feature you've looked at, have thought about how you might use that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've played around with that a bit, and it's basically in their sort of hotspot section, is to say that there's a number of different hotspots that you can add, and as you say, audio is one of them. So you could have a little sort of call to action pop out from I don't know, let's say flooring or sideboards in the kitchen or something like that, and you could click on play, and you could have a narration saying, you know, we offer a number of different choices when it comes to the sideboards for your property, or whatever it is. You know, the sky's the limit. For a hotel, you could say that you could have a bottle of champagne, and you could press play, and it says you know, if you book with us before this date, you'll receive a complimentary bottle of champagne on arrival, that sort of thing. So you know, the uses are endless.
The branding. Can you speak a little bit about custom branding as it relates to both the photographer and to the client?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the branding is customizable in the sense that you can have a sort of a pop-out menu at the bottom of the tour, which I think says contact or info or something like that. It's the kind of three, like a hamburger icon. That can display, let's just use a property tour as an example. So that can display the realtor's information, it can display their contact number, a Google map of where the property is, just a brief description. You can add photos in there. I think you can have PDFs in there as well. So you can put all sorts of info in this window. And then as a photographer, it's very small, so you don't expect to have a huge, great big logo up on the tour. But in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a very small logo that you can add in there for the photographer. And I believe when you click on that, it comes up with a sub box, so people can find you from there, which is great.
I think I saw even a third option is on the launching of the tour, you can actually incorporate the client's logo. So it would be a third opportunity.